Hey guys, we're doing something a little bit different. So I'm adding a monthly coach's note to the program. So you're going to be able to find this on the homepage each month, and it's just going to be a little note from me, whether that's talking about motivation, giving you kind of some structure with our three main pillars, which are fitness, nutrition, and wellness. Yeah, and just a way for me to be a little bit more face to face with you guys because I miss you guys, and I know it can be a little disengaging when we're virtual. So I'm trying to, show my face to you a little bit more. Hey, if you're new here or if you've been on the platform for a little while, hello and welcome. The first thing I want you to just realize is I know that there's a lot going on the app. You have a bunch of different spaces, and I realize it might be a little bit confusing, especially if you're new. So the first thing is don't feel like you have to do everything. If there's just one specific space that you feel you navigate towards, whether that's fitness, nutrition, whatever, just stick to that space. There's a lot available. It doesn't mean that you have to do everything. Why don't we start with our newest program release, which is the 10-week Unstoppable Strength. It is a dumbbell program, and just looking through the workout, you're going to note that this is what we call a list style workout. So you have the exercises, you can enter your reps. There are timers built into the list style that you can utilize for your own convenience, whether that's for your rest or if there's actual timed exercise in there. And then there are video demonstrations where if you're unsure of how to perform the workout, you can take a second, look at that video demonstration directly in the app, and then move forward with your workout. So it's really just convenient. It's simple. It's great to do at home as well as take something like that if you work out at a gym. It's very versatile in that way. This is a great program, whether you're a beginner or advanced. You can level up the program or scale it back based on the weights that you're lifting. It does kind of start with setting that foundation, and then week over week, that workout is going to continue to progress. So I think that that's going to be a great place, especially if you're new to the app, just going in there. Maybe you're new to kettlebells, but you might have a pair of dumbbells. The exercises can be performed if you do have kettlebells. Just note that there's some things you're going to have to certain exercises you might have to maneuver, just because the movement patterns and maneuvering kettlebells versus dumbbells on some exercises can be a little bit different. Now, if you are looking in the nutrition space and you're just kind of looking for a meal plan, you're not really sure where to start, the 7-day, I think it's 1,700 to 1,900 calorie meal plan is a great meal plan to start with for the majority of women. 1,700 to 1,900 calories is a good range to kind of begin with. There's also a 2,000 calorie meal plan in there, I believe. And then you can kind of take that and either scale it up or scale it back based on your calorie needs. But that's really going to provide you with your grocery list. You've got some meal prep and planning tools in there. I believe that one is very structured on using like limited equipment. So that might be a little bit easier. There's also some options for like frozen vegetables or frozen protein sources or things like that. So it's just really going to be versatile for the majority of people right now. And then if you're cooking for a family, just note the servings and make more or less as needed. But I strongly believe that that's probably the number one area to start with the meal plans. Again, just because that particular one is extremely versatile. I had made that one personalized meal plan for someone who she doesn't cook a lot. So I really tried to focus things on either the frozen side and or like using your air fryer, things like that, just keeping things really simple. So I took her personalized plan and just turned it into a plan for everybody. So using that, right, it is for 7 days. You can continue to repeat the 7 days if you need like a 30 or out type of meal plan. And then you can also just use those meals and add them into your rotation. And then in the wellness space, I would just encourage you to get in the habit of doing a meditation, whether that is on a daily basis, maybe you start with weekly, just really start to focus on that stress management and focus on your breathing. Maybe you're not sitting there doing 20, 30 minutes. That's totally fine. But see if you can start out with making it a habit of doing 2 minutes or 5 minutes every day, every other day. You know, it's really just about building that habit. For someone like me, it's strongly encouraged to help manage anxiety. And it's really going to help your wellness as a whole and your body and your mind recover and reset. Overall, the app, it's there to support you. I'm here to support you. Feel free to message me, engage with the community posts, all that stuff. I don't want you to feel like the app is adding pressure to you. So if you miss a workout, if you have a pizza one day, a piece of cake, like, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed that you're not doing 100% of the time, right? We have some off days, we have some great days, especially like women. You know, for me, the beginning of my cycle, gosh, I have some great days, but as it goes on, whew, I have some tests, I have some challenges, I have some days where, you know, I just fall off. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by the app. I want you to feel encouraged and supported by the app. And I just want you to, you know, keep things into perspective. It's not all or nothing. If you can give me consistency and just continue to show up, that is going to serve you longer term than trying to be 100% of the time. I do invite you to head over to the community tab, participate, like things, comment, tell me what you want to see more of. The coach's note is going to become a regular thing, as well as in the community tab, weekly check-ins. So I will start posting check-ins and just seeing how you're feeling about things, seeing where you're at, what you're doing, what your wins are, those kinds of things. So please participate in those. Those are for your benefit. They are to help the community keep you accountable, but it's also proven that when we're engaging in things like that, we're most likely to continue on a positive incline versus, you know, going at it alone. So that's really what the community tab's there for, is to support you, but also for you to reach out, get help, build relationships, and just become a part of something bigger versus going at it by yourself. And yeah, with that, again, feel free to message me. I'm always available on the app. Try to give me at least 24 hours to respond, but I am usually very quick. Notifications come on my phone. And I think that that's it for now. So I'm excited about the coach's note. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you guys are able to feel a little bit more connected to me by seeing this on a regular basis. And I look forward to what 2026 has in store for us. So I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. Can you say bye, Teeny Weenie? Bye. Bye.